I am going to invite up Nazira Kelly. Nazira is chair of our medical and scientific advisory, so she corrals the scientists and the clinicians, and mom to Ezra, and she's going to talk about dealing with uncertainty.
Good morning. Can you hear me okay in the back? I don't know how, I need to lean in more. Okay, thank you. So I just want to say it's a pleasure to see all of you people here. Some of you we've seen in the 2019 one, and then we have a lot more new faces. So I just wanted to welcome you all. I wrote my stuff down because it's highly emotional for me to be here again. Just all the feelings from before, and it's wonderful. It's like this up and down, so it's wonderful. So bear with me here. So there's Ezra on our very first plane ride with him, by the way. So every one of us here has an origin story when it comes to Smith-Kingsmore syndrome. The majority of us start this journey not knowing it's SKS, but we do know something is happening to our child. We hesitantly seek out the help of doctors and specialists. It seems that list too just keeps getting longer and longer because like an onion, we keep seeing the layers of complexities that our children exhibit. And we often ask ourselves, when will this end? Can we just catch a break? How am I going to do this? What does the future hold for my child and me and the rest of my family? The list of questions just goes on and on. When I was pregnant with our son, Ezra, there were no indications that something was happening. Everything was going well. When he came 2 weeks early, he was a whopping 8 pounds, 3 ounces. So as a labor and delivery nurse, I knew that was big for being born at 38 weeks. Everyone commented on how big and stocky he was. They said, we had a little football player. Even the pediatrician on call said he was a big boy and mentioned that he had a big head, greater than 99th percentile. So he would probably be a very smart football player one day. So I felt reassured. 2 weeks later, I noticed a few things, which turned into more things, which turned into a visit with his doctor, which turned into referrals to more doctors, and those doctors referred us to more doctors. You get the picture. At some point, the word seizure was said. So as a nurse, I knew very well what that was. I had taken care of patients who had them, but I just couldn't grasp that this could even happen to my child, not my beautiful, chubby baby boy. But then it did. Ezra was 6 months old. It was one of the most terrifying days of my life. And at that moment, I knew that our life was never going to be the same, and I was walking into the unknown. I've been on this journey for 7.5 years, and I'm by far no expert. But what I have been able to do is learn how to navigate this life. I'm not saying it's easy. We have plenty of dark days. Ezra has had a tremendous amount of seizures. It is a constant challenge. They are not at all considered controlled. He has been to the ER countless times, had several hospitalizations on an epilepsy monitoring unit, numerous EEGs and MRIs. He had a vagus nerve stimulator implanted. He takes 3 different anti-seizure medications, and as of 2 years ago, now requires oxygen when he has a seizure. It is a lot. It is hard. And the worry. Oh, how I worry. I worry that during the night, a seizure will claim his life. So every night, I kiss my baby boy, and I smell his smell for the last time every single night. I have done this since he was 6 months old when he had that first seizure. So how do I deal with the unknown? I don't have a simple answer for you, but what I do have to offer you is something that might be a little harder. It's to give yourself grace. I try to give myself a lot of grace every day. I try to remind myself that I cannot compare my life to anyone else's. My family is unique to the average family. I do my best to live a life of normalcy. And trust me when I say normalcy, what I am living, what my family is living, is our normal. Dealing with seizures on a regular basis is our normal. Having a child who is nonverbal, with constant specialty appointments and numerous therapies, coping with developmental and intellectual delays is our normal. You can start taking it one day at a time, an hour at a time. You do this on repeat if you have to, until one day you realize that you are doing this. And guess what? I have no doubts that you are doing a pretty darn good job. I have recently been trying to actively practice gratitude. This too has not been easy. When I am successful at it, I have found stillness and peace in my heart. The best and easiest time for me has been in the mornings, when Ezra wakes up and I see he's okay. I lean in and I kiss him and I smell his smell. And I am relieved and I express gratitude for this moment. And I have such thankfulness that he is mine and he is so worth this fight. Thank you.